There I am. I'm going on. I did the changes without ending it. Ha ha. So welcome everybody. Went off of Periscope, and you are not live on iTunes. No, iTunes is not Periscope. iTunes is different. iTunes is Apple. Like I don't have a podcast on iTunes. So I was on Periscope. So, anyways, I got it. I went off of it. Hello, Drew. Hello, everybody. Welcome, everyone. Hoping everybody's having a fabulous. Oh, YouTube. I'm on YouTube now. I am now. I switched over. I did some magic. I did a little bit of magic here, and I should be on YouTube now. So, um, so I did some magic, and I'm on my YouTube. So welcome everybody. Thank you for coming. And today is May 1st. So rabbit, everyone. This tomorrow I have the sun, moon, and rising sign. So if you wish to join me, let me know. Definitely have space for you. It's $33 and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a couple hours. We're going to go through your own chart on where your sun, moon, and rising sign and what that means. And give you an idea when you look at your chart where to start looking, right? When you get a natal chart, it is like you want a place to understand, okay, my house, I might be in Aquarius, but the sun is in Aquarius, but it's in the second house. What does that mean? My moon is in something else, and what does that mean? So this is just giving you an idea, an understanding of your chart and how it relates to you and how you feel about it as we are going, because this is going to give you some ahas on maybe why certain things sync with you faster than others, why certain things don't sync with you, and they sync with other people, or you find things that are much easier to do than other people. So this is just giving you a clarity on stepping into reading your chart. So it's $33 and I hope you come and join me. Definitely. May's going to be kind of like somewhat of a quiet month, I think, for classes and stuff coming up. I have meditation starting on May 10th. So we have the meditation starting on May 10th, and it runs Monday through Friday. So we have that is starting up. So we have the meditation starting up on May 10th. I did mention I was going to start one tomorrow, but I'm going to say no. I was going to do a free one starting tomorrow. Not that I don't want to do a free meditation for people, but I just felt with my energy's recalibrating. I don't know if anybody else's is, but my energy's just recalibrating right now. And moving into some new directions. And I kind of like it. It is going into one that wants to go more with a flow with and I think that's because today's May 1st, it's the Beltane. And it is the halfway point between the summer and the winter solstice. And the actual point is actually on May 4th, when that midpoint is on May 4th. But we are heading into some transformation and changes within ourselves, heading into these new variants of vibrations. And with that Uranus Sun conjunction really gets us to, I think, just hunker down and start taking things and looking at things in new ways. And in ways that we never looked at it before. It's kind of like Uranus, I call it the kid hanging off the couch upside down, because I want to look at the world in a new way. And here we have this energy of wanting to look at the world in a new way. And it is beautiful. It is insightful. It is loving, and it is caring. And oh, look at all these comments here. There we go. Went off of there we go. Okay. And it is insightful. But this is where we begin to sort of, and I'm like, focus on what you need to focus on for your life. Relationships are coming in quite a bit. But even as the sun, and it'll be on Monday, as it squares Saturn directly, and the moon will be in Aquarius. The moon is in Capricorn right now. It's like there's so much out there, crazy. We want to come in and see what is it that your creation is. What is it that you want to begin? Because as we say, everything is an illusion, and it is what you create. We create this beautiful, like the sun coming in, and this beautiful energy that we want to flow in, and allowing ourselves to come into that flow. I feel it is an important piece. With Mars and the moon out of bounds, meaning that all the planets are basically on one side of the chart, so they're on the other side. And the moon will start catching up to everybody as it goes into Aquarius. But Mars is still there out of bounds, and he's going to be there till June 11th. And this is bringing in, some comforts. What are your comforts of home? What do you want to, what is that substance that you want to start to have for self? And it's almost where you're tired, you're exhausted of, like yesterday. Oh, yesterday. I mean, why the Alberta government did what they did yesterday is beyond, because everybody's like, I think it's gotten to a point that people are just like, whatever, and went off and did their own thing. Because to do an emergency alert on everyone's phone, I mean, I was thinking, oh my God, is there, I'm thinking storm warning. That's what I'm thinking, is like there's a crazy storm warning, there's a tornado, or there is wind warning, or there's a rain coming, some kind of storm warning, or it's an Amber Alert. That's usually when you get those alarms. Not an alarm to say, go get vaccinated. Like, fuck off. Like, I'm sorry. I am not a pro-vaxxer. I really am not. So I'd rather go into my energies and go into my alignment, because the Hierophant card keeps coming up in readings. I'm going to bring in the cards for a reading. And when the Hierophant comes up, it is staying with your spirituality. It is your truth. It is your alignment. But when people aren't are wavering and all over the place, and they're following the lead, it's like almost having the septum in your nose, and you're being led, and let me put the hook in there and I'll take you to where you want to be. And many are still sitting on the fence, are afraid to make a decision, and if you're afraid to make a decision, I mean, this is where Uranus comes in. It's going to shoot you off. I mean, we're coming in, May's going to be an intense month, just an FYI. I mean, not only is Pluto retrograde, we're heading into retrograde season. A full lunar eclipse is going to be coming up, and that full lunar eclipse is going over the North Sea, the North Pacific Sea, which is by Japan, part of China, Taiwan, all of that area, it is going to be eclipsing. Now, you got to think, every time when the moon goes over and it has a specific area that it's eclipsing, something is rising out of there. Something is happening that is going to influence us, because it's also on a world point. So these world points are going to be coming in. And these world points means that these are activation points that aren't just personal, but they activate that of the world, of awakening us. And this is a awakening of us in order for us to stand in our truth, in our love, in our feelings. I mean, we got the Seven of Waters coming in. I mean, the Seven of Waters, it's like, okay, we got to make some decisions. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made. And it's where we need to release whatever is not in our alignment, what does not feel right, and bring in that detoxification. And along with that comes Archangel Michael, the world. So there is, as we make the choices, as we detox, this is allowing us to do our spiritual growth. What does that mean to us as a community? What does that mean to us in going forward as a community if we make the choices to stay in our divine? I don't make this shit up. So the 9 of Earth, dreams come true. So this is like fulfillment. This is where it's hard work. The 9 of Pentacles is very much the person who's, really staying in their own truth, staying in their alignment of what they want to do. So if we make the choices to surrender to what no longer serves, to go forward, then we bring in that spiritual energy in order for us to create more of our dreams and success. But if we sit on the fence, what does that mean? What does it mean if we're just sitting on the fence and not doing anything? Well, we've got things we're at a beginning point. We're just sort of sitting there with our job. It's the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like we're kind of sitting there. Opportunities are there. But we're sitting on the fence. So why are we sitting on the fence for this? Because it is blocking 2 of Wands, and it was reversed. It's blocking us from important relationships. So it's blocking us from going forward to receive the relationships that we want to go forth and create. And because we're not making the choices to go through to just enjoy life. Like, get out in nature, connect with nature, get by the water, go hug a tree, go to the plant, go to the plant place, go buy some plants, just detox yourself from say social media, and detox yourself away from the bullshit of the world. That's what I'm going to say. It's getting ourselves away from the bullshit of the world, because there's too much fucking bullshit out there. And I know many people are saying the reason I'm doing this is because of this job or because of this. And I'm like, but what is your divine wisdom saying? Always going back to your divine wisdom. My life, people look at my life and they wonder, oh my God, how can you do what you do? I trust in my divine wisdom. I may not have a lot of beautiful possessions and a house and all of that, but I trust in my divine that I'm being guided to be of service, to do what I do, and to show up each day and do my work, do my inspirational work, do my spiritual work. That's my calling. That's where, when I looked at my chart, my sun is in Scorpio in the 5th house, which is ruled by Leo. Leo rules the sun, and it's allowing for you to shine out and bring your truth with the boundaries that you need to bring, and show that truth and that emotion with my sun, with my moon in the 1st coming in, with my moon coming in with that energy in Cancer, coming in with the loving motherly energy, which is, rules the 4th house, and moon rules that house. So I have, ruling energy when it comes to the sun and the moon, bringing forth that transformation, the changes that I need to bring forth in my life. Has it been easy? No. Is it a bitch? Yes. Because sometimes you don't want to do it. Sometimes you don't want to show up. Sometimes you feel like, I just want to run away and hide, and I want to go into that cave. But God finds you. He finds you in the cave. He shines the light on you in the cave, and he says, come on out. I need you. And that is transformational. And that's when you start really listening. And sometimes it is an ongoing practice, baby. It is an ongoing practice. And with that ongoing practice, we have the Knight of Raphael, and it is commitment. Here comes the Knight of Waters, and he's very committed. But if you're sitting on the fence, what is he going to commit to? Can't commit to somebody who's not going to commit back. So if you're not going to commit to yourself on what you need to do, if you're not going to commit to that energy, then you're going to find the struggle and the pain, and you're going to find it that you're tossing and turning and not able to really allow the light to shine through you and bring in that light to shine through for yourself. And that's really where this day and this weekend is. It's letting your light shine through, not getting stuck in other people's narrative, other people's, I mean, this is a really wanting us to, the criteria of moving forward in a very positive way. You know, I'm looking at the energies and looking at a lot of what's happening. I mean, we're kind of coming into some funky energies that were in the 50s of the Cold War, and kind of that you know, but yet there's the energy of this freedom that wants to come in. So that, as I say, there's so many timelines, and that of the 30s of the transformation of poverty and despair and bank changes. And so we're having all these energies and timelines. What timeline do you want to be on? Where do you want to set forth your future? Where do you want to bring in? And it's like, when you do that, it's like, yes, I want to create a very powerful, igniting business. Yes, I want to be illuminated in all that I do and all that I say and be. Yes, I'm going to allow for my son, my sun to shine through me with truth and love and compassion. Yes. You know, what are your yeses? Let's bring in the crazy big yeses today. Allow them to come in, allow them to shine, and don't hesitate on it. They could be the craziest ones. It's like, yes, I want to climb Mount Everest. If that is your yes, say it. You don't know how, you may not know when, but you just, like, you're putting this out there. And that's where Uranus comes in, because he's activating and the sun is shining there and saying, okay. And it's a negotiation that's coming in, especially with Saturn there. It's some kind of negotiation. And Saturn's like, what do you mean you're going to do that? And you're going to be, you know what? Yes, this is what I feel I need to do. Do you have everything in order? Are you sure you're going to do this right? Yes, I am going to do it right. Yes. And I'm going to do it the way I need to do it, in my own unique divinity. That's where the beauty is. So shining in the uniqueness of your own divinity and being fucking awesome. That is my message today. Be fucking awesome in all that you do and all that you say and all that you be. Be fucking awesome as you step outside your door and allowing your light to shine. Be fucking awesome and be that truth of who you are, and don't let anyone tell you any different, because you are. Have a blessed day, everybody. And may the Lord and the Lady will watch over and bless you in all that you say and all that you be and all that you do. Blessed be. And take a look at my sun, moon, rising, and also the meditation that is starting off on the 10th. Blessed be, everybody. We will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.